What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to another episode here of the 8060 Munich save here on Football Manager 2017. You joined us in the last episode. We had two awesome games, a win in the Europa League against Zenit, a win against Gladbach in the league, 8 goals in our favour and just 1 conceded in the 2 games. We've had a few matches since then. We've had 3 matches to be precise, and we're going to have another 2 games today. 2 games that are non-league. We're going to be playing a DFB Pokal second round game against Hoffenheim, and then we're going to be playing Lille in the Europa League. We made it another victory in the Bundesliga though after we beat Gladbach, a very convincing, another 4 goals as well. So that's 12 goals in 3 games for us. Against Ingolstadt, we beat them 4 goals to 2. We went ahead fairly early on. Well, we went 2-0 up it. It was a goal from Ardit Metzini who grabbed the start. He also got man of the match, knocking on the door for a few more starts. He is. Pat Copeland as well, grabbing another goal. They did get back into the game with Andy Zakiri. We did go 3-1 up though. James Fofana scoring an own goal. He actually made up for it though, getting them back in the game to make it 3-2. But Metzini wrapped it up just a minute later to make it 4-2. A very convincing victory. A lot of shots on goal for both sides. But fortunately, we came out scoring another 4 goals. We then got 3 wins out of 3 in the Europa League. It was a solid victory against Lille away from home. We actually went 1-0 down. Sebastien Driussi giving the French side the lead. But Pat Copeland and Henry Shehu scoring 2 goals to get us back and to give us a massive 3 points, which means we've already qualified out of our group. So we've got 3 games left in the group, and we can kind of chill, we can experiment a little bit, but at the same time, we still want to be as competitive as we can. And in the most recent game, who we are going to be playing today, Hoffenheim, we beat them 2 goals to 1 away from home. We went 1-0 down quite early on, Andre Kramaric with a goal, but Thomas Partey and Raul Lever scoring the goals in a game where Hoffenheim had a few more chances than us at home, but you know, we did really well and grabbed all 3 points. So I'm very impressed with that. As you can see now, it's 5 straight wins in all competitions. In the league, we are now sat at 4th, very nicely indeed. I think the league must have lost a Champions League spot though, because as you can see, there's only 3 Champions League spots now and 2 Europa League spots. I think 6th may be a Europa League spot as well, depending on the cup winners. But that's crazy if they've lost a Champions League spot. But that's what we're going to be working towards, top 3 if we can. But, you know, we're doing really well in the Europa League at the moment. We're starting to pick up the form slightly in the league. And we're going to be having 2 games today. We're going to be playing Hoffenheim. We're going to skip the Dortmund game because we played Dortmund quite a lot on the live com, to be fair. And then we'll come up against Lille and see how it goes. So, an away and a home game, both in different cup competitions. Let's jump straight into the game against Hoffenheim today. A big match and it's a must win. So here we are, Hoffenheim are favourites. Again, they're at home, but we're hoping for a victory. We made a couple of changes for our team that beat them in the last game, but we're going to be starting with Joe Hart in goal. Hoshino comes in for Finn Dyson, Ajurkai Bach and Ivan. Partey, Unchamp and Metzini comes in for Nesteng, Lieber. Bowman will come in on the right-hand side for Shehu and Copeland up front. Now, Hoffenheim are going to be playing with a 4-2-3-1 with Baumann in goal, Baba Rahman at left back, Knocker, Scavo and Didi, Janvelt, Godino, Delafeu, Philip, Amang and Kramaric up front. So here we are then in the cup. I want to give the cup a good go. We've never really done too well, but we've always kind of got smaller sides in the competition. We kind of take it for granted, but it's an early chance and he's hit the post, outside of the post there, Hoffenheim in the first 3 minutes or so. It's another corner for Hoffenheim, who are looking good so far. Headed away only as far as Ndidi. Joe Hart will collect it though. Now can we start a counter-attack of some sorts? No, that was clearly the highlight. Maybe not. We've got a corner of our own. Played short. Back out towards Hoshino. Ooh, oh, is it offside though? How is that? Who's offside there if it's going to be an own goal? I'm pretty sure it was an own goal, wasn't it? Can we not get the key highlight back up there? Surely that's not. Surely that can't be disallowed. But what's wrong with that? Not happy there. It was a really crap attempt from Hoshino, to be fair. We got quite lucky with that, but I can't see what's wrong with that at all. Now we need to try and get another one. It's trying the same attempt possibly. Hoshino this time will find Metzini, who loves a banger, and that time it's deflected. That time it counts, and that time we've 1-0 up. Ardit Metzini with yet again another goal. Now Metzini's scoring a few goals from central midfield. Him and Nesteng are looking like absolute dons at the moment. They've stuck ahead down the line. They didn't learn from their earlier mistake. And right before half-time, we're 1-0 up against Hoffenheim in the cup. Get in. So it's been a quiet second half so far. We're going to bring off a Lever for Ribamar. And we're going to also bring off Partey. We'll bring on the Steng. swap him over with Metzidi, and hopefully that gives Nesteng a bit of freedom going forward as well. We're going to keep it like that for the time being. I've just got to keep an eye on players that are kind of important for the next game against Dortmund. Possibly Insham, maybe coming off, or maybe even a Juokai. But there's still about half an hour to go, and we'll have to see if we get any more chances in this game. We're just going to make that last change. I'm going to bring off Insham, or bring on Evander as an advanced playmaker. We're going to hopefully hold on here for a very strong victory in the cup. We're just going to tell the players to concentrate now calmly and see if that will do him. Hoshino's got a bruised head, which isn't ideal. A couple of minutes left. It's been no highlights in the second half whatsoever. It's been extremely quiet, and I think I'll take it because it looks like it's going to be a 1-0 victory, and it certainly is. We're through to the third round of the cup, and let's jump forward now to the game against Lille, and we'll check out the score against Dortmund, and we'll see who we've got in the next round of the cup. So we're back now, and we've had our little break. As you can see, unfortunately, we lost out to Dortmund 2-0. We didn't play brilliantly at all, if I'm honest. We struggled. Stat-wise, we did all right. We had a few early chances, but Milo Rashica and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring the 2 goals for Dortmund. And in this cup, we drew Leverkusen, who we do actually play in the next league game. But it's a good draw for us, I think. It's one of them bigger Bundesliga teams, and if we get a win, that's another decent side knocked out. There's a few Zwei Bundesliga teams left. I think there's one third division team left as well. So how many rounds are left out of interest? There's not many. 3, 4. So the next round is the quarter-final. So we've got a good chance. However, it still looks like Dortmund are in there. I don't think, or Bayern Munich, it looks like they've been knocked out. So Dortmund really are the only side that worry me in that competition. So then we are now here for the game against Lille. We are favourites in this game. As you can see, I never really showed you the group before the episode. On the right-hand side, we're very, very comfortable. We're 7 points clear now of Lille, PAOK and Zenit St. Petersburg. So a win today, hopefully, send us to 4 points, 12 points. We've just got to make sure we can continue to top this group. So we're going to be starting with the same formation as per, but Kreis Bakayoko is going to be coming in ahead of Joe Hart for today's game. Hoshino at left back. Peralta's going to come in for Adjuokai, Bach, Ivan, Party, Insham, and Max Ottel's going to grab a start as well, ahead of Nesteng and Mezzini. Lever on the left, Shehu on the right, and Ribamar will start up front ahead of Pat Copeland. Now they're going to be starting with a 4-2-3-1. Nardi in goal. Liebolt at left back, Clodoaldo at centre half, Sparanga, Hada Gunyaj at right back, Lua Armati, Desiano, Schmidt, Almeida, and Driussi. Flipping it, they've got some blooming mouthfuls in that team. So off we go. Hopefully we can grab a win to put that defeat against Dortmund behind us. And we've started off quite brightly here, unfortunately, but Lille will now come forward quite quickly themselves. Driussi has lost down. It's end-to-end stuff in the first minute or so, but hopefully we can grab all 3 points again today. Here's Ivan into Ribamar, laid off Nahuel, and there's Insham, hit the post and comes very, very close to rolling into the back of the net. This close. He was rolling across the line. Lille yet to have a shot in the first 11 minutes or so. However, now we've had our 5 and we're dominating possession. Chance here. And Schmidt on the ball into Lua for Lille. Back to Sparagna. Forward, and Lille maybe here with a good chance on goal. Bakayoko makes a solid stop, and it's out for a corner. Lille all of a sudden had 4 shots in the last 10 minutes and no reply from us. Bakayoko collects the corner though. We're just over 20 minutes gone. It's still 0-0 here at the Allianz Arena. So we're going into the second half. No changes, no substitutions by either of the sides. At the moment, possibly we're edging it, but we're quieting down towards the end of the first half, so we need a bit more creativity. And are we going to start off with it here? Incham here on the ball. Back to Party. In towards Ribamar. Can he lay off? Max Ottel, who slots it home absolutely beautifully. His first of the season. It's a rare appearance of Max Ottel, but we've won the look. Great play, great patient build-up by Ribamar. What a back heel that is. And Max Ottel smashes it down low past the Lille goalkeeper. That's what Ribamar does in that defensive forward role. He loves to sit deep, get those assists, and that's how he gets them. He just plays with his back to goal. What a back heel there. And I feel that was a Party in the middle on a booking with a dangerous slide tackle. We may have to just watch that, and Ribamar's shot there is just wide. So we're going to watch Party because he is fairly unfit as well. Bring on the Steng at defensive midfield. See what he can do. Hopefully he can hold that position now as we come into the last 40 minutes or so of the game. So coming in towards stoppage time now. Now there is one more highlight here. in this game. Is it going to be for us, or are Lille going to grab us on the counter-attack here? Here's Bach over to Peralta. A bit of room on the left for Evander, rather. It was Shehu, and he's lost out. And now Lille can bring it forward. Are we going to win it back? It looks like Lille may have one last attack. However, we now are bringing it forward with Pat Copeland. Bringing it forward quite strongly. Trying to bring his pace into the game. A long ball forward again. Driussi couldn't quite win it. There's one more chance. It's played over here to Raul. What a save from Bakayoko. In the dying moments of the game. It was a big chance there for Lille. They've got one last corner. Are they going to grab anything? A minute and a half to go. Cleared away. Now Pat Copeland. Has he got the pace on his own? Pat Copeland still going. He's made the angle quite difficult for himself. And it's a quality challenge from Clodoldado. I think that's his name. That's just a crazy name. Copeland just slowed down slightly towards the end. Ran out of stamina. A ball back in, and it's knocked across the face goal. And looks like we're going to secure a solid 1-0 victory here. The final chance of the game, and there we go at the Allianz Arena. It's full time, it's 1-0, and it's 2 1-0 wins on the live com today. I know this was a quiet one, but overall I'm fairly happy with that. A solid performance. And there we go with 12 points in the group. Now Lille dropped to bottom of the group. Zenit now up to third, but PAOK looking like they may well be the team to qualify. So far so good this season, doing really, really well. A win against Dortmund would have actually sent us, I think, level top of the league, which would have been incredible. But Dortmund do sit at the top at the moment, and we sit at the top of our Europa League group and into the next round of the Cup as well. And I think that may well be where we come back. I know it's quite a fairly big chunk of games that we're going to miss out. 5 altogether. 4 in the league, so we're going to be playing Leverkusen off camera. We will play them on camera as well, of course. We'll play Darmstadt as well, who currently sat in 9th. Play PAOK, who we saw us beat in the first Europa League game. We'll play Cologne as well, who are sat in 15th at the moment. They need some more points. Augsburg as well need to try and get out the bottom half of the table. We'll come back then for the game against Zenit, the final Europa League game. Of course, we smashed Zenit last episode. We'll miss the Stuttgart game, and then we'll come back for the game against Bayer Leverkusen in the Cup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today. Make sure you smash the like button if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all very soon.